Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the feedback, you have seen the predictions, you have seen the guesses from Mike Hollow and King J. Now it is our turn. I am the Stamp Stories. To my left or to my right, depending on how you're watching, is JMiller. Let us give you our beliefs of what Elimination Chamber is going to be. Cody Rhodes, will he say yes to The Rock? JMiller, what do you think?
Right. In terms of do I think really Cody's going to accept? No. I feel we're going to have to see a lot more issues / actual conflicts for Cody to want to accept it, frankly. So I don't think we're going to see that much suspense. He's going to say no. There'd have to be reasons for him to want to go down that route. And we've not seen that for me to feel, okay, we're going to go down this route just yet, if ever. So no, he's not going to accept giving his soul over just yet.
Cody, I want your soul. Oh, it's such a, whatever the final boss says, I'm buying it. That t-shirt, I might buy it myself, you know. I want your soul. I might just buy it. Myself, I believe Cody will also say no because he doesn't need to right now. But if he has a big WrestleMania loss, that transcends into, I can give it all back to you. Join me. We get the heel turn. We get a new side of Cody. Hey, everything's still entertaining. We both say no. I bet the other guy said no. Let's move to the next one.
Wait, one thing. I guess this is bonus points because I'm kind of scared about this. Now, do we really feel that this segment will go after the Elimination Chamber or before? Personally, it obviously should not go after the Elimination Chamber, but it's not exactly like a given, scarily, that it will go on after. Oh, it'll go on before. Sorry.
It'll be, in my opinion, midway before. So midway through the event, they come out. So it's a bit of a breakdown between, right, let's let everyone come back from whatever they're doing. The Rock's music goes crazy. Everyone sat down. Oh, he says no. What does this mean? Brings him out the back, beats him with the belt. What do you mean no? Bop! Come on, boy. Bop! Mama rolls. Bop! And I'm all in.
Yeah, man. I think it would be perfect if it was before the men's, or even if you want to do it before the women's Rumble, not the Rumble, sorry, the Elimination Chamber, then that would be great. But it's just whether Rock's fine with being mid.
Before the main event, let's say that. That's what I think. Before the main event, we need. Cody says no, tweets go out or posts go out, internet goes crazy about it. That's what's going to happen. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, right. Now we can get into predictions for matches. So,
okay, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Right now, I've got written down Kevin Owens. He's going to get that heelish, evil Kevin going. It's going to be a brutal match. It's going to be bloody. It's in Canada. They're going to tear it up. What do you think?
Kevin, I think at this point, Kevin needs the win. Let's be honest. I think he needs it. There's too many losses for him that are important. And I mean, if we get like a Randy Orton return finally, then that sets it up for WrestleMania. So that's another possibility. But right now, Sami looks strong, win or loss. Kevin at this point kind of needs that win for his whole justification of turning heel in the first place, etc., etc. So for me, Kevin as well.
Perfect. Okay, women's tag match: Nia Jax and Candice versus Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus.
Trish. Yeah, easy. Let's be honest. Trish, Tiffy, GG's.
Wait, GG's is in they're going to win or lose?
They're going to win.
They're going to lose?
I thought they're going to win.
They're going to lose.
I'm glad we disagree on something. This is good.
We didn't plan this in advance. This is perfect.
Yeah, this is good. So for me personally, it's like Candice is probably going to take the pin. That's easy enough. Then they're in Toronto. Well, I don't know if they're in Trish's hometown specifically. But they're in Canada, so it works anyway. Like, there's not much reason to have Tiffy losing right now. Let's be honest. Like, what? Even in a tag match, it makes no sense. Why would you bring Trish and Tiffy together to have them lose at this particular moment in time? It don't add up. I'm sorry.
That's an easy one. It's Trish Stratus. She gonna turn on you, say, "I've still got it. You want to be me?" And then you've got a little thing leading up to WrestleMania before it's Tiffy versus Charlotte. Like, let's make Tiffy, like, give her something. What's her feud going to be? Because it can't be always Nia Jax. You need something different. Trish turns on everyone she teams up with. It's the running trend.
Okay, I feel you, but I mean, I feel like we're jumping many, many steps here. I mean, she's got Charlotte in front of her. I like how you somehow managed to forget about your favorite woman wrestler, but okay.
I didn't forget about her, but you need to give Tiffy something to go on with, and every week on with Charlotte and Tiffy talking with each other.
Why would Trish suddenly turn on her right now when she has no friend in the world right now? It don't make no sense.
Because between then and now, Tiffany needs to wrestle someone, and who's it going to be? Trish. Instead of Nia Jax every other week coming out and interfering with things, like you need someone else to kind of just give a bit more of a, hey, you got the shine. It can't be Charlotte. They're not going to face off right now. It makes sense, but tell you what, I've got my prediction. You got your prediction.
Yeah,
let's see what happens.
I like the fact we have something different. So it's cool.
Right, women's Elimination Chamber. Lord have mercy, I should have it in front of me. These are Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, Roxanne Perez. Who's your prediction?
Okay, fine. This was probably really difficult for me. I'm going to say Alexa. It feels strange to say that, but my actual original choice would have been Bianca. Let's just say Bianca, that's because UK. Anyway, it would have been Bianca, but I feel that the whole taking the titles off them two, and obviously the whole who did it to Jade Cargill, that's going to be a big thing. We're going to get all that together. So the fact is that has to play out, and you would think it plays out at the event, right? You would think so. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I mean, Bianca would have been my actual pick. But I feel that Naomi and Bianca cost each other in some respect. Someone does someone dirty there. So that takes them two out. Then you've got Liv, which, I mean, no one wants to see that match again, frankly. And she's tag champion now, so that takes them out of the running, thankfully. But unless they decide to really go in and really double down on that, which would make no damn sense right now, it feels like Alexa's the only pick, because again, Bayley and Roxanne Perez are on a collision clause as well. So for me, it only kind of leaves Alexa, if I'm honest.
Okay.
For
me, I've written down Alexa or Roxanne, only because if Roxanne gets pushed to the moon right now, I'm not mad at it. I think it would be some really cool booking. I don't think it'll happen, but really cool booking if during the event, Bianca and Naomi are facing off, and on the Titantron or on the big screen, you see footage of Jay getting attacked by one or the other, and it's like and then in real time they're looking at each other like, it was you? And then boom, explode. That I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be really cool to see.
I don't think that's incredibly crazy. Like, I feel like maybe you could get what's her name? I forgot her name. Back lady. I'm sorry. I'm so bad right now.
Raquel Rodriguez. Woo.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. See, I was not gonna get her name at this particular moment in time, but yeah, she could maybe get the footage, do it as a distraction. Maybe it's a bit outlandish, but maybe that's the one thing. It could happen, right? And then just get them both on each other, and they just take each other out the match, and then they settle their scores as our final month of Mania programming. So I'm thinking that. Then again, I feel that it only leaves the floor open for Alexa, because again, I'm thinking Bayley and Roxanne are gonna just completely go crazy on each other. So
okay. Let us move forward to the final. I don't know if it's the main event or the first event, but the final match on the card that we can talk about. It is John Cena versus CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Seth freaking Rollins. My prediction, I've written down Punk. It makes sense to me, but I've made this mistake before with the men's rumble. I've put in brackets on here, the dark horse would be Logan Paul, and I don't want to see that, but I can see WWE being annoying and doing that and be like, Who have you written down?
Okay, so I'm going to say Cena. The reason why I say Cena is, again, I think Punk and Rollins can't keep themselves away from each other. They will probably take each other out once again. If we do get the triple threat between Roman, Punk, Seth, that could happen. So again, it's not set in stone, obviously, but it's something that could happen. So, okay, that's still on the cards. It's possible. Then with everyone else, I feel like Drew's been booked very strangely once again. It's a very similar situation to what he was in last year, where they've got him losing in really weird ways, but just keeping him strong, but not as strong as he should feel, in my opinion, right? So that's how I feel about Drew at this point. Priest, strong as always. I don't think he's getting the win. So that's that. And then with Logan, honestly, I don't see it as outlandish that they could have him be final three. honestly, maybe even top 2. He could be the last guy because, again, like yourself, he has that go away heat that they don't care whether he has go away heat. They will put him on your program because you will, whether you like it or not, you're invested in watching him not win. That's basically it at this point. You don't want to watch him win. At least people who don't like him. So yeah, you don't want to see him win. So they could capitalize on that if they really feel they need to. But okay. I feel like Cena's going to take it.
Right, you predicted Cena, I've predicted Punk. I think you're right in saying Logan Paul will either be the last 2 or the last 3, and it's Logan got pinned, great, we can look forward to whoever they decide to let win. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Have you got any other final closing thoughts before we disappear?
I think it's going to be an excellent PPV or PPPLE, whatever you want to call it. I think we're in for a great time, and I just want to see the end of it for this. So yeah, I'm down.
Right. With that being said, for those of you watching in the background, watching on YouTube, let us know in the comments, who do you believe is going to win? Who are your predictions? Are there any swerves coming along the way? There's no longer any Money in the Bank titles that need to be redeemed. So whatever happens, happens. Hey, strap in. Elimination Chamber. Let's go.